This is my first time reaction to Paco de Lucia performing Entre Dos Aguas. Let's commence. This has got to be Paco de Lucia sitting here, looking like this is from the 70s somewhere. It could be from the 80s as well. I'm seeing those VHS, lines at the bottom there as well. Oh, giving me such a nostalgic feeling there. Just the old school nature of this, video itself that I'm watching. But this guitar playing here, this is utterly awesome here. Paco just, those fingers of his, this absolutely, he's flowing so smoothly, ladies and gentlemen, so effortlessly, gliding along this guitar and just making beautiful music coming out here. I mean, this is just stunning right here. I'm not sure if there's going to be singing or anything, or if it's just going to be the guitar playing instrumental vibes, but my attention has been piqued. I'm into this. Give me some more. Oh man, that beat just dropped and it just became even more suave and epic. I'm absolutely digging this vibe, ladies and gentlemen. It's going along stunningly. This is just instrumental goodness. You can just sit here and appreciate this. Apologies for the sound quality on this clip. It is a very old clip. So in terms of the levels, it does seem to be a bit, it does seem to be a bit low in terms of that sound coming through on the original clip. But, I'm getting the vibe. I'm getting the vibe. That's the important thing. They're all rocking bell bottoms, so we're definitely in the 70s here. You gotta appreciate that. All of them just absolutely doing their thing on stage. This is jamming out wonderfully. I noticed this dude just sitting there waiting for the longest time. It's a track in excess of 6 minutes. And he was just sitting there patiently waiting for his bit to come in. And now he's letting us have this. What is this? Flute action. Yeah, absolutely rocking it. This jam is just moving along, ladies and gentlemen. This is just so much movement. You know, it just absolutely, oh, it just makes you want to, it makes you want to dance. Yeah, that was fantastic. I mean, you saw me. I absolutely cut loose, ladies and gentlemen. That was a fantastic performance. Come on, man. They just took us through that one. Everyone played their part. All the dudes on that, sound stage, that setup with Paco there. They just jammed it wonderfully. It's just an instrumental that just, ooh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that was smooth business, was it not? Come on, you can't sit still when that sort of glorious music is coming towards you. You got to take it on board and you got to move with it and you got to groove and enjoy yourself. That's what that's all about. That was fantastic, man. I enjoyed every minute of that. That rocked me. That rolled me. That made me move wonderfully. It was great stuff. Francisco Sanchez Gomez is the real name of Paco de Lucia. He was born on 21 December 1947 and he passed away on the 25th of February in 2014. Rest in peace to Paco. He was a Spanish virtuoso flamenco guitarist, composer and record producer, a leading proponent of the new flamenco style. That was the vibe, man. Flamenco action. It was freaking awesome. He was one of the first flamenco guitarists to branch into classical and jazz. So absolutely just leading the way. This guy was just, ladies and gentlemen, you saw that. I mean, and you saw him close his eyes there and absolutely just, lead us on this pathway of wondrous guitar-based music. It just sounded phenomenal. Paco nailed that performance, ladies and gentlemen. A super talented individual. He just, ladies and gentlemen, he knew how to make that guitar do what it needed to do. He was 66 years old at the time of his passing, and he was active from 1958 all the way through to the end in 2014. Entre Dos Aguas means between two waters. This was an instrumental flamenco rumba created by Paco de Lucia and included as the first single on the album Fuente y Caudal, released in 1973. It was recorded with two guitars, the second played by his brother Ramon de Algeciras, with a bass and a bongo played by Pepe Ebano. Was that Pepe on stage there? Man, he rocked it. He's absolutely, that was a great performance. Instead, they used the bongo instead of the traditional palmas played on the rumbas. But that was just a magical performance for me. For yours truly, that was a jam that absolutely grabbed me. It said, hey, get over here. I went over there, and then it absolutely took me along. It was a magical journey. It was a magical trip, and I enjoyed it immensely, ladies and gentlemen. Super entertaining stuff by Paco de Lucia and all the other instrumentalists, all the other musicians on that soundstage with him. Paco de Lucia was a legend of flamenco music. This performance blew me away.